For my research project, I'll be looking at the How Come podcast. In this video, I'll talk about the field site, my methods, and my methodology. And below, I will talk about the end digital artifact and some ethical concerns. So I have two elements of observation. The first element will be my direct experience with the content. So listening to the podcast through my iPhone on the Spotify platform. And as Mavasti states, I need to make sure that I really focus on my personal experience. The second observation element will be looking at social media channels. So the How Come channels of Instagram and Twitter, they are two-way channels. They have the most discussion on them. And I also want to do this after listening to the episodes to see if reading other people's opinions then changes my opinions on the material. So both of these elements rely heavily on note taking. And as Chris mentions, we need to imagine ourselves in a fluid and not static world. So having constant notes will help me to analyse how I've changed throughout the whole process, and also help me draw conclusions on my personal ethnographic experience. And drawing in reflexivity, I also need to make sure I'm aware of my personal values when coming into the research, and especially when I'm looking through a sex-positive feminist lens. So as Burrell 2009 states, we also need to be aware of online and offline spaces. So even though this exists online, the podcast and the social media channels, offline influences, we can't separate them from the podcast. So society and also where we're existing in history right now, it's very, there's a high regard to women's rights and sexual freedoms, and we can't ignore that. And I need to make sure in my research I give reference to that, and ethnographically I also need to account for these. So just look below and I'll tell you how I'll present all this information and also any